Hello, this is Mr. Brizendine, the assistant principal at Platte City Middle School, and I wanted to give a presentation over the new teacher induction plan at the middle school and for the Platte County School District. So, why is it important to have a new teacher induction plan? As a first year teacher, we were all there at one point. It is a very difficult task to have. There's a lot of new things, a lot of new people, a lot of new tasks that we have to tackle, and it can be very overwhelming. I've talked to many teachers over the years, and their first year is one of the difficult because they have to learn about the material and they have to learn about the rules of the district. So, this new teacher plan allows teachers to learn the rules and procedures of the school. There's a lot of ins and outs of different districts that it's important to let new teachers know about that maybe the veteran teachers know, but as a newbie, it'd be good to know. It also gives them time to learn new people. Coming into a new district can be very intimidating for some people. Not knowing who's there, who can be there to support you. In most districts, they give you two or three people that work directly with you from day one, and you kind of get to know them, and then they help you branch out. You also get to know the people that you work with in your content area, so that those are also people that you get to know throughout those days. It also helps you learn about your role, kind of what you're going to be teaching, what you're going to be doing, who you're going to be working with. It just gives you kind of a background and sets you up for knowing where you're headed in the future. It also helps to ease their mind. As a new teacher, it's what is my classes going to be like? What do I have to do classroom management wise? What am I going to be teaching? Who am I going to be working with? Who are my students are going to be? And some of those questions can't be answered, but being able to know the ins and outs, getting to know new people, know who to go to, where to go, what to look for, can be a great start. It's also time to ask questions. Those At new teacher orientation, it is just the new teacher, so there's a good chance that you're not the only one that's going to have that question. There might be two or three other people that have that question, and it's less intimidating. It can be a time that you ask, and there's not going to be veteran teachers like looking at you like, "Why are you asking that?" It also shows the new teachers that you care. It shows them that you're there, willing to help them be successful. And that also goes along with the next one of setting me up for success. If they know you care and they're willing and they know that you're willing to be there for them, they're going to come to work every day excited. It also helps to increase student achievement. Setting that teacher up for success can benefit the students. The teacher's going to be more prepared, more ready to go for the first day, and that's what the students need. So that's kind of the importance of the induction plan for new teachers. The current plan at our school, so during the summer, teachers get to pick one day. There's usually 2 to 3 days offered that they get to come in during the summer. Lunch is provided, but it's just kind of district in service or a new teacher orientation. Allows them to learn a little bit about the district, gets to meet new people, some of the new hires that are coming in, so they kind of know who that group is coming in together. And then before everybody comes back on top of that 1 8-hour day during the summer, they have two right before the first day back for all teachers. That way they can kind of come in, start getting material ready, just do more professional development, learning about the district, learning about the school, just seeing where they're headed in the next few days and what the next um, week or so is going to look like before the first day. Each teacher gets at least one mentor. Most of them will get three. Those are the people that they are going to meet with monthly and they get to go to if they have any questions. So let's say something pops up, they know exactly who they are going to and who they can ask those questions to. Along with that, they are required 24 hours of PD in their first 3 years. This can be PD that they pick. It's not directed like you have to do this, you have to do that. No, it's more of like a hey, pick 24 hours of PD that is meaningful to you, and I think that's more impactful than just saying, "Hey, you need to go to these things." No, it's, "Hey, here's 24 hours, use it the way that you feel like you need help with. So that could be classroom management, that could be the material, that could be different things, coaching, whatever that case is, but to get them more involved and more digging deep into the material. Monthly new teacher meetings with mentors. That way, they are a designated time where everybody's there and they can ask questions, they can go over things, maybe new things coming up within the year, within that month. Just gives a meeting time for everybody. 4 new teacher meetings with district admins. So that's time where they get to meet with all the new teachers from all the different buildings. They come together and they talk about what's going good, what might not be going so well. They also get to observe 2 veteran teachers, which gives them new tools that they can use in the classroom. And then they do a new teacher evaluation, kind of evaluating themselves, seeing where they're at and where they can improve. The strengths and improvements of our plan. So with everything, there's always strengths, upside, and there's some things they need to work on. One strength is it gives teachers some support. Now you're not going to give them all the support they need, but it gives them at least a baseline to know where they can go and who they can look for. Also allows them to ask questions. The first 3 days when it's just them, it's not as intimidating. They also have those mentors that know that you're the first year teacher and are willing to answer those questions. Um, when you get to observe, you get to watch others. I know as a former teacher, I got to go into classrooms and just see what was going on, see the little things that I could improve my classroom with, and it made a big difference. Gives 3 mentors, not just one. The good thing about that is if one person doesn't know, maybe you go to the next one, or you have a really good connection with one, but maybe not so much the other two. It kind of gives you more support and more people you can go to in case you don't get what you're looking for from one. It also builds in PD time for you to go get those hours and learn more about your position so you can best support the students. Improvements, I think they need to be more of a weekly check in, not a monthly. Um, that way you can answer questions week by week uh, because it could become overwhelming. It could change to every 2 weeks, but I think it needs to start out as every week. More one-on-one meetings. When you're in a group, it could be a little overwhelming. Maybe some people ask more questions. You don't get the time. It kind of gives you time to answer that one-on-one time. Um, Giving mentors more direction. I feel like some of the mentors don't know the purpose of what they're supposed to be doing, so giving them an outline or more of a description will help them better help the teachers to better help the students. Put content-based teachers with new teachers. Go ahead and group students or group teachers together that are teaching the same content so they can help them know what works in the district, what's allowed, and what's not. It would just give those new teachers a better understanding of what they're supposed to be doing, and break up new teacher orientation days. Um, 2 days right in a row can be very overwhelming and be a lot. So maybe doing 4 half days might be better than 2 full days. And if there are any other questions, you can email me or we can set up a time to talk so we can discuss things further. Thank you.